Hello everyone, welcome to Barca News. It is February 5th of 2025 and Real Madrid has accused referees of manipulating the league against them. And in this video, we're going to review all the refereeing mistakes during this season that have happened in the Real Madrid and Barcelona matches so you can judge for yourself who is truly favored by these refereeing errors. We have a lot to discuss, so let's begin. Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. My name is Mo, and during this video we're gonna be discussing or looking back at all the refereeing mistakes during this 2024-2025 seasons, both in the Barcelona and Real Madrid matches, to see whether referees truly are manipulating the league against Real Madrid or whether they are just using an excuse to justify their terrible play during this season. Now, if you don't know what I'm talking about, there was this foul committed against Kylian Mbappe in the Espanyol match, which was a clear red card given the tackle from behind so high up by the calf muscle. And the referee ruled that it was a yellow, and then later on that same Espanyol player ended up scoring a goal against Real Madrid, which caused Real Madrid to lose that match and lose 3 points. And of course, Real Madrid issued a statement after that match, not complaining of the error of the refereeing error, not saying that, refereeing in Spain should improve. No. Real Madrid directly accused referees of purposely manipulating and adulterating the league against Real Madrid. So yes, Real Madrid, the club that has benefited most from refereeing errors all throughout history, the club that benefits from the fact that the president of La Liga, Javier Tebas, is a Madridista, that the president of the Royal Spanish Football Federation, Rafael Luzan, is a Madridista, that most of the committee of referee members are Madridistas, and that most of the referees are Madridistas, are saying that the referees are purposely ruling against them. The same club that has spent all last season and this season adulterating and influencing the league through Real Madrid TV by constantly publishing videos about whichever referee is set to ref their upcoming match, by saying that ref, is corrupt and is always ruling against them. Yes, that same club has accused referees of purposely manipulating the league against them, and this of course has upset many of La Liga clubs, when many of them issuing statements against Real Madrid's statement. I did the podcast today, which I reviewed all those statements, so if you haven't seen it, make sure to check it out. But let's look at all the refereeing errors during this season alone, not all the past 120 years of Real Madrid's existence, no, just this season, to see who is truly benefited from refereeing errors. Now let's start with this first refereeing error. This was the second fixture of La Liga, where Rayo Vallecano won Barcelona 2. And here we have a clear foul against Dani Olmo in the box, which should have been a clear penalty kick, because look, he's taking him down in the box, but yet the referee decided not to rule that this was a penalty kick. And then there was this same exact match against Rayo Vallecano, where Robert Lewandowski scored a goal, but the VAR disallowed it because of this little step by Koundé on the Rayo Vallecano player in the build-up to the goal. And remember this image because it will become relevant later on during this video. But let's move on to more refereeing errors, because here we have La Liga fixture number 6, Villarreal 1, Barcelona 5, where Lamine Yamal was kicked horrendously by the Villarreal player. This was a clear red. The Villarreal player is nowhere near the ball, and the kick is so high that it hit Lamine Yamal in the thigh. Should have been a red, but no, the referee decided it wasn't. And then there was another foul against Lamine Yamal, this time from the back. Once again, he was kicked, the ball nowhere close by, and Elias Akoma kicks Lamine Yamal from the back. Again, should have been a red, but the referee decided that it wasn't. So that's 2 reds that should have been issued in this match that they weren't. And then let's move on to league fixture number 7, Real Madrid 3, Alaves 2. And this one is a really bad one because Endrick literally walks up to the Alaves player and kicks him in the balls. And somehow, some way, this was not red. This wasn't a foul in the middle of a play that both of them are going for the ball and, Endrick ends up kicking him by mistake. No. The ball was nowhere in play, and Endrick straight up walks up to the Alaves player, kicks him in the balls, and no red. Now, it doesn't stop there because then we have Vinicius Jr. He was on his way out of the field. He already had a yellow card. He sees that if that 6 minutes extra have been added, he turns around and starts mocking and insulting the ref, which should have been a second yellow, so Vinicius should have gotten a red card. But of course, Real Madrid were set to play against Atletico, so God forbid Vinicius misses that match. But let's continue with the refereed errors because then we have league fixture number 8. Osasuna 4, Barca 2. Here we have Osasuna scored a goal, and in the build-up, there was a clear foul by Lucas Torro on Pau Victor. He steps on him, and yet the goal by Osasuna is not disallowed. And remember that image that I told you guys? Remember that image where Lewandowski's goal was disallowed because Koundé stepped on one of the players in the build-up? Where here we have the same exact play. Osasuna player steps on Pau Victor in the build-up to Osasuna's goal, and yet Osasuna's goal is not disallowed. Same exact play, two different outcomes, but let's continue because how can we forget league fixture number 13? Real Sociedad 1, Barcelona 0. Lewandowski scores a goal, and it's disallowed by offside, even though the images clearly show that Lewandowski was onside. And this cost Barcelona a point because Barcelona could have tied this match and gotten an extra point and would have been 3 points behind Real Madrid rather than 4. But let's continue. Because then we have league fixture number 15. Barcelona 1, Las Palmas 2. Pau Cubarsí is clearly stepped on from behind in the penalty box and no penalty. And another foul in the same match. Pau Victor is going for the ball, gets dragged down by his jersey. Again, no penalty. These are 2 penalties that should have been awarded to Barcelona, and the match could have ended Barcelona 3, Las Palmas 2. So Barcelona here dropped 3 points thanks to the referees. And again, that would have put Barcelona now at level point with Real Madrid. But no, it's Real Madrid are the ones who get favored. And then let's continue. Because here we have league match number 16. Real Betis 2, Barcelona 2. Hansi Flick waves his arm up when a penalty kick is called against Barcelona. And the referee shows him a direct red card. And then he is suspended for 3 matches. But yet when Vinicius Jr. was actually mocking the referee, he didn't get a second yellow. But Flick gets a straight red just for waving his arm up. But it gets worse. Because then we have Liga fixture number 12. Valencia 1, Real Madrid 2. Vinicius Jr. pushes Dimitrevski, the goalkeeper of Valencia, by the face down. This is straight up battery and should have been suspended for many matches. Now, to be fair, Vinicius does get a red card, but what happens? The referee actually changes the report and makes it seem like the incident wasn't as serious as it was, and as a result, Vinicius gets 2 match suspension instead of 4 because the rules say it should have been 4, but because the referee changed the description of what happened, Vinicius ends up with only 2 match suspension and gets to play the Spanish Super Cup. And speaking of the Spanish Super Cup final, let's go to this match. Real Madrid 2, Barcelona 5. Camavinga had already received a yellow card, and here he grabs Lamine Yamal by the waist from the back. This is a yellow card any day of the week, but yet Camavinga doesn't get his second yellow card, which he should have. He should have received a red and been expelled out of the match. And then in the same match, Vinicius Jr. already had a yellow card. Clearly steps on the heel of Jules Koundé from the back. Again, this is also a yellow card any day of the week. So here, Vinicius should have also been expelled. And Real Madrid should have been playing with 9 players, but it didn't happen. Now, can you imagine what would have happened had Real Madrid been down 2 players? The scoreline would have been probably 2-10. But now let's move on to the worst robbery of the entire season so far. Real Madrid 5, Celta 2 in the Spanish Super Cup. Here, Lunin commits a clear penalty. I mean, this is as clear as day. Not only is it not ruled penalty, but Kylian Mbappe ends up scoring a goal. So the goal should have been disallowed. A penalty should have been handed to Celta, but none of those things happened. And thanks to this, Real Madrid are now still alive in the Copa del Rey. Again, worst robbery so far. And then, of course, we move on to the final one, Liga fixture number 20. We all remember this one. Getafe 1, Barcelona 1. Getafe defender clearly holds Jules Koundé from the back, tackles him down to the ground in the penalty box as the ball is headed to him, and no penalty. And again, this could have meant 2 more points for Barcelona, and that would bring Barcelona's tally up to 2 points ahead of Real Madrid rather than being 4 points behind Real Madrid. So the question is, who does really get favored by referees? I'll let you answer that question. Anyways, that is all for this video. Again, I did do the live podcast earlier today, so make sure to check it out. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, drop a comment, and as always, Peace, Barca.